Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Willow informs Drew and Michael of her intention to return to nursing today on General Hospital. Felicia and Maxie are still upset with Mac, and Sasha and Cody's romance is disrupted once more. Drew and Nina wake up together in her bed. Drew needs to meet with Sasha and the caterers for the fundraiser planning this morning, but Nina believes Sasha can handle it. He believes skipping the meeting would be a bad idea, so she distracts him with kisses. Drew recalls that they make love, which was a great way to start the day. He also points out that they went 10 hours without saying anything negative to each other. He needs to get going, but they intend to meet again soon. Spinelli and Mac try to play frisbee with James in the park, but he is unhappy and uninterested. Felicia and Maxie gaze at Mac, and he wonders, "What did I do?" Spinelli wants to talk to James alone, but he says he is bored. Spinelli asks what James wants to do, and he admits that he wants to ride horses with Cody, but Grandpa Mac declines. Meanwhile, Mac informs Felicia and Maxie that the ranch he located for James to ride on is fantastic, but Maxie claims Cody isn't present. Maxie informs Max that this was not his call, and James that he could not see Cody. Maxie believes Cody has been punished enough and walks away as she sees Nina arrive. Felicia warns Mac that he has made a serious mistake and that she cannot get him out of it. Mac says he doesn't need Cody in his life. Felicia replies, "Fine." She tells out that the longer this continues, the more it will harm his connection with James. Mac claims he is preventing James from seeing Cody is not the hero he believes he is. Felicia feels Cody can live up to James' expectations. She believes that people may improve when they are expected to. Maxie talks to Nina and notices something new about her, claiming she's nearly glowing. She promptly inquires, "Did you sleep with Drew again?" Nina confesses she did, and Drew stayed yesterday night. Nina is convinced Drew will find her, and that their time together will be far more joyful than intruding on Willow's marriage. While everyone is talking, James sneaks away. Mac eventually agrees to let James take riding lessons with Cody. Maxie believes James will be happy, but when she calls out to him, they learn he has left. Outside the Quartermain stables, Tracy notices Cody thinking about his kiss with Sasha. He asks if she wants him to prepare her horse, but she prefers to take him for a ride today. Tracy intends to put his intelligence to the test by playing backgammon. She shows him how to play the game. She tells him about playing it with her sons when they were younger. She resumed playing it while in the hospital recovering from parasitic brainworms. While in the hospital, she met Finn, who became a close friend. She acknowledges that she connects with relatively few people, like she did with Finn. Cody senses she misses him, and she acknowledges it. Tracy is concerned that Finn would not be pleased to see her when he returns from rehab, given her role in bringing him there. Cody tells her that he's had friends go through rehab and come out as different people. He believes Finn will forgive her and claims that beneath her frigid exterior, she is actually quite warm and fuzzy. Cody thinks he's won, and Tracy is stunned. Sasha returns to the home and sees Cody's hat on the terrace, which makes her think of him. Willow suggests she return it to him, but she is scheduled to meet with Drew and some caterers to plan a fundraiser. They enter the kitchen, and Sasha has no idea where Drew is or what is holding him. She asks Willow if she could phone him because she is his favorite fundraiser. Willow says that she and Drew don't see each other very often at the new institute, and that she will soon stop seeing him altogether. Michael enters and says, "What does that mean?" Before Willow can say anything, Drew appears. He apologizes for arriving late and informs Sasha that they will have to reschedule with the caterers because he worked late last night. He apologizes for interrupting, but Michael explains that Willow was just telling them something about them and the new institute. Willow informs Drew that she wants to return to nursing and thus resigns. Willow said she has struggled over this, yet she misses breastfeeding. She also did not want to disappoint anyone at the institute, and she will miss working with Nina. She also thanks Drew for believing in her. Drew assures her that she will always have his support, and he only wants her to pursue what makes her happy. Willow is grateful to him. She tells Michael she'll get the beach gear ready and meet him back here. Willow leaves, and Drew goes to take a shower. Sasha tells Michael that he is a nice husband who accepts Willow's decision. Michael questions what options he has. Lois, Gio, and Brooklyn eat breakfast outside the boathouse. Gio needs to get to work, but Brooklyn insists on eating before his shift. Lois knows he enjoys his job, but when fall arrives, he'll be pleased to go since he'll be too busy doing concerts. Gio is not convinced there will be that many. He was hoping that his gallery job would get him noticed, but who would go to a gallery run by a murderer? Lois and Brooklyn believe the show will continue to be successful because artists will want to be associated with Ava's fame. However, Lois believes he is too good to play for Port Charles's upper class, whom she refers to as snobs who look down on people like them. Gio doesn't care what others think of him, just a few opinions count to him, such as Sonny's. They assure him that Sonny will not think worse of him for maintaining his promise to perform at Ava's event. Lois adds that Sonny isn't his keeper. Gio does not want to let Sonny down. Gio takes off, and Brooklyn remarks that her mother is typically Sonny's biggest fan, so what's going on? Willow later visits the boathouse to hunt for supplies. Drew finds her, but when he offers to help, she turns him down. Drew hopes she's not making a mistake by returning to nursing. Willow notes that being at the hospital and assisting Christina lately reminded her of how joyful nursing makes her. She offers to continue doing PSAs until they find a successor. Drew wants her to be honest. Does this have anything to do with him? Willow argues that this is the only way to make things better. She adores Michael and their family but cannot stop thinking about him. She knows it's wrong, and she needs to get as far away from them as possible before doing anything more she'll regret. She hurries outside. Back in the kitchen, Sasha and Michael discuss Willow's decision. According to Michael, when you love someone, you want them to be happy for the duration of your relationship. Michael promptly apologizes. Sasha claims to have come to terms with Brando's death to the greatest extent possible. He tells her she is wonderful and that there are no guarantees in life, even taking a chance on love. Back in the park, everyone is looking for James, and Maxie has an idea where he could be. She takes off. Meanwhile, Michael phones Nina and says they need to discuss Willow. He tells that Willow is leaving the institute and returning to nursing, and he'll let her explain why. Nina responds, "Oh, I can see why." It's been over 6 months after General Hospital murdered Austin Gatlinholt and hinted at a larger conspiracy by leaving a message to Ava Jerome that read, "You're welcome." And in 6 months, we've gotten no closer to discovering who killed Roger Howarth's third Port Charles character. What's going on? No friggin' idea. It's as if the program has forgotten that it wrote 2 mysteries, who killed Austin and who sent that note, and has made no attempt to solve them. The fact is, we have not forgotten. Darn it, we want answers. Maybe the disappearing plotline, which wasn't a fan favorite to begin with, was a stroke of genius. Maybe because General Hospital has spent the last several months trying to cast Ava as a remorseless villain akin to Hannibal Lecter and Attila the Hun, which is completely unfair. By the way, it's saving the reveal of the note sender to get her off the hot seat. If Austin's murderer is powerful enough to get away with murder, he or she would be able to prevent Ava from serving time for pushing Christina to compete in hotel diving. He or she would be strong enough to prevent Sonny from taking Avery away from her mother. Who do you suppose sent the note? And do you believe General Hospital will ever pick up the dropped plot? As you can see in the brand new promo below, emotions are running high as the femme fatale posts bail and is released from jail. Christina could have died from the freefall into the pool, Carly reminds Ava. Her baby did die. However, Christina's former stepmother does not appear to be the one Ava should be concerned about. A distraught Molly tells TJ that we need to do something about what happened to us. They're not the murdering type, though. They're more likely to file a civil complaint with the assistance of this returning figure. Jason, being aware of the recent developments, asks Sonny what he intends to do. A good question, and one that Ava finds terrifying. Christina, on the other hand, appears to be planning a particularly heinous murder. I can promise you, Christina responds. Ava is going to pay for what she did. We'll be alright with it as long as Sonny, Carly, Jason, and others pay the consequences of their crimes. I can't wait to watch how the soap's new headwriting team manages to map an escape path for Ava from the corner into which she has been painted. Soaps.com has the most recent General Hospital spoilers from Monday, August 12th, through Friday, August 16th. While one woman receives an enticing offer, another is taken aback by a frightening phone call. Also, a life-altering decision is made, as is a surprising arrest. Continue reading for more on the upcoming drama in Port Charles. Everything could change for Christina and Blaze when the singer receives a very tempting offer. How much risk will Willow take by making such a big decision? Maxie is going to learn more information as Nina decides to confide in her. Carly is in for a huge surprise. Will Anna's understanding have anything to do with Valentine? You want confirmation that things are returning to normal for Sonny? He has once again taken Jason into his confidence. Christina takes a decision that may surprise some. Carly's admonition to Ava draws battle lines between the ladies in Sonny's life once more. Tracy says it's time Violet learned a little history. John has another strategy. I wonder if this one will be more successful than his last? Michael's remarks leave an impression on Sasha. Tracy gave Violet a history lesson yesterday. What will she teach Cody today? Gia lends an ear when Jocelyn needs someone to chat to. Lean in close and listen as Willow shares a confession. Being a godfather, we have to presume Sonny's offer today is of the you can't refuse sort. Does Maxie have a valid reason for concern? Someone is about to be startled when Michael extends a somewhat unexpected invitation. Cody to the rescue. Or at least Cody in the attempted rescue. Felicia and Mac are typically on the same page, but tonight she's telling him what she believes he should hear. Jason updates Sonny on the latest. Jason, like a hound with a bone, digs and discovers exactly what he's seeking for. Who is on the other end of the unpleasant phone call Laura is about to receive? One soap opera's performers recently let loose and revealed decades of backstage secrets. Someone is going to get a pair of matching bracelets from John, who makes a fairly impressive arrest. As if they hadn't gone through enough in recent weeks, Molly and TJ are forced to make a devastating decision. Meanwhile, Sonny approaches Christina and offers her a promise. But will it be one he can keep? General Hospital spoilers predict that Agent John Jagger-Cates will devise a new strategy and hope it pays off. John is clearly determined to defeat Sonny Corinthos, but he is up against some formidable obstacles. For starters, Sonny is now taking the correct medication, so he has a lot clearer head and will not be as readily provoked. John had earlier tried to get under Sonny's skin at the courts and provoke him into a physical altercation, but Michael Corinthos stopped him. Sonny is no longer on placebos, so John can't anticipate locking him up to be as simple. Sonny should be able to control his rage and be more cautious about having meltdowns that could land him in jail. Agent Cates intends to prosecute Sonny with considerably greater crimes, so he'll need another tactic to keep him in prison for the long haul. However, John's best hope of persuading Jason Morgan to flip on Sonny was lost when the recorded evidence against Carly Spencer disappeared. Even so, John will remain focused on his Sonny takedown target, which leads us to the new plan we discussed. It appears that John will tell Ava Jerome about his plans before taking action. Maxie Jones will experience alarms during the week of August 12th to 16th. It appears that James West will face another problem, but Damian Spinelli may also be involved. Spinelli and Sam McCall devised a ruse to steal Agent Cates' credentials, allowing them to gain pressure on Jason. Spinelli couldn't destroy the evidence against Carly, but he still unlawfully hacked the system, with Sam as his accomplice. John knows when his credentials were last used to access the tape, so he may recall that day at the pool and conclude Sam was operating a hoax to assist Spinelli. Will John be able to collect enough evidence to capture these criminals? GH has left a loose end here, so John may understand this is a completely new avenue for Jason to pursue. According to General Hospital teasers, John will make a stunning arrest on the August 16th episode, so Jason will be furious if Agent Cates detains Spinelli and possibly Sam as well. According to our predictions, John may once again persuade Jason to flip on Sonny and save other people he loves about, so we'll keep you updated on all the worrisome news and tight spots. according to General Hospital spoilers, the breakup between TJ Ashford and Molly Lansing Davis is inevitable. Christina Corinthos Davis has been predicting Molly and TJ's separation for a long time, but she never imagined it would happen this way. TJ and Molly love each other, but it isn't always enough for a relationship to overcome the obstacles they face. The loss of Molly and TJ's baby child could be enough to end their once happy domestic partnership. Of course, this might lead to new romantic partnerships for TJ and Molly. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.